Hello, my dedicated tidying friends. Elisa here from Ethereal Edits. Today we start one of the biggest categories of the 6-week tidying challenge, Komono, which is miscellaneous. This includes everything else in your home you haven't tidied besides sentimental items. This is a big category with many subcategories, and this will take much more time to get through, so please be patient with yourself. I know you may be thinking, I can't do this, it's too much. Don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you so you can work with small groups of the subcategories at a time. For a free downloadable subcategory checklist, you can go to my website at etherealedits.com and click on the Tidying Challenge from the menu. You can also find my website link on my Instagram bio at Ethereal Edits Organizer. This category is like any other category you've worked through. You will gather, sort, and keep or discard based on what sparks joy for you and what fits in your vision of your ideal lifestyle. So starting with the first subcategory on the checklist, you're going to gather all your items from everywhere they're stored and pile them in one area. Then sort them into groups of like items. For instance, if you're working in the subcategory of makeup, you're going to sort by putting all your lipstick together in a pile, your blush together in a separate pile, your eyeshadow together in another separate pile, and so on. This allows you to see if you have any multiples. Then you're going to start with one of the sorted piles and one at a time. You're going to hold each item in your hand. You're going to decide if that item sparks joy. Ask yourself, do you use that item enough to keep it? Or is it important to you to bring into your future of your ideal lifestyle? Please remember to follow the method by going through each subcategory one at a time and not by room. So this category is where you may have items that are shared with roommates or family members. So just remember to only go through your items. If you're stuck on deciding what to keep, here are some questions for you to ask yourself. When was the last time you used the item? If you have multiples, which one do you love to use the most? And maybe keep that one. How long have you owned it? What is the expiration date? You'll be surprised how many expired items you find. When did you use it last? Would you buy it again? How did it feel when you used it last? How does it fit into your vision and lifestyle now? When letting go of your items, acknowledge what you learned or experienced from them and let it go for someone else to appreciate them. There are so many places you can donate the items that you're letting go of that will be useful to others, like schools, shelters, recycling facilities. It's a great feeling to give, so keep the joy flowing. Now I'm going to give you some storing tips. After you've completed, and only after you've completed all the subcategories, you can start organizing and storing your items. The key to organizing is storing like items together. I can't say this enough on how important it is to store like items together. It will save you so much money. It will save you so much time. You won't lose time because you're not searching for items because they are stored all together, and it will limit you buying huge amounts of multiples, which saves you money in the end. When like items are stored in different places around the house, it's difficult to gauge how much you really own, and you tend to forget you have it or you can't find it when you need it. When they're stored together, you can see how much you have at a glance. Here are some other tips for storing. Take your items out of the packaging. It has a nice, calm effect visually. And without the packaging, the item is easier to access when you need it in a hurry. For labeled items, such as canned foods, face the labels out so they can be seen. You are going to do great, I know it. And this is a large category, so remember to work on a few subcategories at a time. Set uninterrupted time aside, and when you're done, take time to celebrate what you accomplished. Do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. It took commitment and dedication to get to this point. And please feel free to message me and ask me questions about the challenge. as you know along the way, and you can contact me through my website at etherealedits.com. Until next week, happy tidying.